Hey you guys, Amanda Jensen here. Nice to see you again. I started this channel because I had a lot of people reach out to me about my modeling journey and asking me how to get into it, how do I get started? Mostly about modeling. I've had a few people reach out about acting. At some point, I would also like to be able to work with aspiring models and actors on coaching and getting started and just offering any support I can, because I know it's a really difficult endeavor and it is not easy and involves a lot of obstacles and a lot of waiting. So this week I wanted to talk about casting sites and building online profiles. I don't have any quotes for today, so today is going to be more like practical tips and information. Well, the first topic is the purpose of casting websites and online profiles. Well, the purpose is to be able to market yourself. So some of them allow you to build basically like an online resume with credits and photos and reels and samples of your work that you can easily send to casting directors, producers, film producers, or directors for any type of project that you want to do, whether it be modeling, commercials, film, print, television. So casting networks, for example, you can put all of your pictures on there, your resume, your credits, and everything you need to be able to easily send to a casting director or a film producer. So that's one purpose. Another purpose is that it allows you to book jobs. It allows you to submit to castings and jobs and be able to book jobs and actually make money. There are some unpaid jobs on there as well, if you're looking for credits and experience. And in the beginning, almost everybody needs to do that. I haven't met anybody that has not done any unpaid modeling or acting work. It is somewhat difficult to get paid work, and it usually doesn't happen right away. So another purpose is to apply to castings and to actually book paid jobs. As I mentioned, another purpose is to add credits. Another important purpose is to be able to apply to castings and actually book jobs. It can be very difficult in the beginning to book paid work. I haven't met any model or actor who has not done any unpaid work. You need to build credits, experience, and reels and examples of your work, and that will get you better positioned to get paid work. Okay, so I'm going to read a list of common casting websites. There's lots of them out there. I mean, probably hundreds, honestly. But some of the biggest and most popular ones include casting networks, especially for commercial. But they have a lot of every type of acting and modeling work on there. I mean, everything from documentaries to theater to modeling events, runway shows, almost everything, commercials, film, mini-series, everything you can think of they have on there. Also, another big one is Actors Access. If you want to do film and television acting, you definitely need to be on Actors Access. IMDb Pro. Some of the talent agents I've spoken with have said IMDb Pro paid account is not necessary. The paid account gives you pictures, and it's kind of like another online resume between actors and film producers and agents. So it is nice to have the paid account because, again, it gives you another online platform to build a resume and credits and market yourself. But again, not necessary. Another casting site is 1-800-CASTING, Backstage, Frontrunner Casting. Frontrunner Casting is free, although I've never booked anything from there, but friends of mine have. Christian Casting, which is faith-based. 99 is a paid, kind of like an agency, but they call themselves the unagency, but they do have real castings on there. It is a monthly paying subscription. I'm not necessarily recommending 99. I really don't know if it's a good place to go or not. The main ones are going to be casting networks, Actors Access, and you can submit to jobs on IMDb. They have a direct submit from IMDb Pro, or they have another one called Direct Submit, and I believe it's for New York castings. I can't remember, but if you have the paid account, you can submit to paid jobs directly from IMDb. There's not a lot of them, but there are some. Backstage is a paid subscription. I have booked paid work from Backstage, so for that reason I would recommend it. But I don't think you're going to land really big roles on Backstage. It's going to be more like commercials, industrial type things, video shoots, like smaller things. At least that's what I've heard and experienced personally. And then finally, a lot of talent agencies have their own casting websites. And again, most people will say that you should not be paying for talent agencies, although some agencies might be legit and they might offer some special castings, but I can't say with certainty. Again, Google it or look on the Federal Trade Commission if you're not sure, or ask around. So if you're new to the industry, I'm going to challenge you this week to set up one online profile on one of the casting websites that I mentioned, or even a different one. Hey. I'm going to challenge you to set up one online profile on one of the casting websites that I mentioned. And if you're seasoned in the industry, I'm going to challenge you to go ahead and update one of your casting websites this week. Maybe do a refresh to your Casting Networks account, or maybe do a refresh to your Actors Access, or add some footage on there if you don't have any, or maybe sign up for a new one. Again, some of them are paid and some of them are not paid. There are all sorts of unpaid ones as well. I'm learning new ones all the time, like Tailor Made Casting puts out castings for free. There's one in Florida called the KLR Group, Carly Lowland Ringer. She puts out castings for free on social media. So you can look on social media for free. You do not necessarily need a paid casting account, although you will have access to a lot more castings and job opportunities if you have a casting profile online. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about casting websites, and good luck.